All right, there he is. Good morning, Arcata Sunrisers. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here on Zoom and in person. Folks in the room, please give me your patience because this isn't working and we can only hear our Zoom audience from right here. So I may be doing some repeating or translating if anybody here wants to speak. Thank you very much. So welcome, Rotarians and friends. We are happy to be back on December. Lisa, I know you had a look back you wanted to do in gratitude for Taste of the Holidays. Jeff did his best attempt last week and you had some more to say, I understand.
Yes, I did. I wanted to, again, just thank everyone that participated on our committee and everyone that stepped up the day of the event and just everyone. Especially, I wanted to thank Romy and Amanda and Maggie for getting the publicity out. I wanted to thank AJ for putting up Sign Up Genius and having that all together for us. Charlie, she did the envelopes of values, which was wonderful, and got those all stuffed and all the coupons from all the vendors. Angela, if you all don't know, was just absolutely amazing. She came in like 3 weeks before the event and she knows everybody in the community. And she was out there reaching out to all these vendors and getting them to step up. It was absolutely phenomenal. And I'm so thankful she's in our club now. So it's going to be great. I also want to thank Vanessa for hosting us the day of the event and letting us just prepare everything there, and especially getting all of us there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I know that's difficult with, you know, you being open the night before. My co-chair, Jeff, also for just reassuring me, because I was so skeptical like 2 weeks before. I was just worried about whether this was going to be a successful event. But we pulled it through, and he just kept me really secure through all of that. And he's going to be co-chairing next year, or chairing next year. So we all have to be there to help him out again. So, and then also my husband, Chris, who makes me sit on my hands all the time, but he knows how important this is to me. And he was right there. He also instigated all the phone calls like the week before, which got us a lot of sales. And this just ended up to be much more than I expected it to be. And I'm just so thankful for everyone and all the vendors, and just, it was wonderful. So thank you so much. That's it.
And thank you, Lisa. You know, as a leader of that whole effort, you know, you did great in mentoring Jeff. I know that he's excited to give it a try next year, right, Jeff? You know, without leaders like you and the others that helped you, things like this would not happen. So thank you very much for your service, Lisa. Appreciate it. Okay, and I'll do some interpretive sliding here. If you could see it, we've got beautiful pictures of Santa. Who is Santa anyway? Charlie or Sarah, if you'd like to speak up and tell us a little bit about what we were doing last Friday and Saturday, that would be awesome. Come on up. Just in time. There's the speakers, Laura.
So last Friday and Saturday, we hosted a movie night at the Eureka Theater for people that are in foster care or previously in foster care or at risk of being in foster care or homeless. We had several volunteers from Rotary. We had lots of volunteers from Interact. It was a super success. We would love to do it again next year. We'll probably just do one day next year. We provided all the concessions for all the participants, and we had Santa Claus come halfway through the movie. We showed Home Alone on Friday and the Santa Claus on Saturday. It was fun. Too bad you can't see the pictures.
I know. Sarah and Charlie, you did a great job leading that effort. And I know you had help, but thank you for getting that to organize. That was, again, kind of in lieu of what we used to do, or hopefully we'll do again as a foster youth dinner, because we couldn't pack 500 people into a room for dinner. And so this was an alternate. I think it was great. I got to say that the concessions that the club provided when I was there briefly handing out concessions tickets, people were like, "Oh, I don't," and they're like, "No, they're free." You should have seen their faces; they were so excited to get free concessions for that movie.
Oh, can I say one last thing?
Yes, please, Sarah.
If you have a few minutes afterward, we will be packing stockings, so don't forget to stop by.
That's great you said so, because the slide is not up here, but right after the meeting, we will be packing the holiday stockings for our transitional age youth. And so that'll be a fun service opportunity over in the pit. 91 to 100? Oh, okay, great. That's awesome. It looks like they are. They're not. Okay, one moment. Okay, there's Lisa's look back. I'm glad you said something because we missed one real quick. So this morning, Jeff unloaded his truck and we have these 8 bags of, we're going to call it a Winer's 6-pack because there are, a Winer's 6-pack is a bottle of wine and 5 beers in each bag. And it looks like it's a pretty good assortment here. You get another taste bag, and we're just going to do a very fast in-house auction because the goods were donated to the club for the club foundation. That's where the funds are going to go. And so all 8 at once. If you're on Zoom, Maggie, are you ready to kind of keep up who's bidding in the chat there? Great. So do we have 30 per bag? We get 8 for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, going. And some on Zoom. Okay, so 30 was easy. How about 40? Anybody have 40? 40, 45. We have some on Zoom, Maggie? Any bidders on Zoom, put it in the chat if you can. Otherwise, just speak right up. Got a 45? Okay, let's top this out. How about 50 per bag? 50 per bag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got one on Zoom? Okay, sold 50 per bag. Thank you very much. That goes to the Club Foundation. And be sure to pick up your bag. Maggie, did you get who on Zoom? Lori, okay. Lori, I'll bring your bag to Eureka.
We'll bring your bag to you, Lori.
Thank you very much, everybody. And you can Venmo, or if you're here in person, you can cash. Now, real quick, are we seeing the slides now on Zoom? Okay. There's the holiday. Okay, now we're back on track. Thank you. So we as Lisa mentioned earlier, Angela Robershotte has been just great jumping right in. And today we have our membership and mentorship committees to welcome Angela as a new member of the club. Angela, if you'd like to come on up. I know I saw you here earlier. Oh, she's way up there. See, speaking of doing, she's out there doing the check-ins with Nick, our sergeant at arms. She'll be right over. I'm getting lessons. Okay. Oh, you don't like my side profile?
No.
I don't blame you.
If we could put it on that side. Yeah.
Thanks, Dick. Morning, Angela.
Take 2, start over.
Okay, we are proud to welcome Angela Robershotte as a candidate for membership in our club, and we have our membership committee representative AJ and our mentorship committee representative and sponsor Brandi here to welcome Angela.
So, fellow Rotarians, it's my privilege today to conduct an induction ceremony to bring in a new member to our club. Angela Robershotte was proposed for membership by Brandi Easter. Her proposal has been reviewed by the membership committee in accordance with our club constitution and bylaws. Her name has been circulated, and her application for membership has been approved. Rotary defines the voluntary organization of business and professional leaders worldwide to provide humanitarian service and help build goodwill. Club members meet weekly to plan service projects, discuss community, international issues, and enjoy fellowship. Clubs are non-religious, non-political, and open to individuals with diverse backgrounds. Rotary encourages high ethical standards in all vocations while striving to live and work by the 4 ways. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you. Angela, we now proceed to admit you into the membership of the Rotary Club of Arcata Sunrise, and we welcome you to the friendship of Rotary throughout the world. The ideal of Rotary is service, which is why our motto is service above self. And the object of this club and all Rotary clubs is to encourage and foster this ideal as a basis of what the enterprise. And I am so grateful to see that you've already jumped in and shared in this enterprise. You've been approved for membership in this club because we believe you to be a worthy representative of your vocation and interested in the ideals of Rotary and willing to do your share in translating these ideals into action. You've agreed to accept the obligations of membership for this club as people of action and obey our club's constitution and bylaws. Now I have the pleasure of asking Brandi to pin you with your membership name. The emblem of the Rotary wheel, which we hope you will wear with pride of being a Rotarian, but also with the humility of service. At this time, I'd also like to present you with your red badge, the symbol of a new club member. As a new member, there's a path that you'll follow as you achieve your blue badge status. And I know you'll achieve this in a timely manner. Already halfway through. This new member packet information contains information for you about our Rotary Club and about Rotary Year. You'll have many questions in the coming weeks, and I encourage you to seek the answers from your sponsor, Brandi, your mentor, Terry, the members of the membership committee, the club president, or any club member. It's my pleasure, on behalf of the board of directors and the entire club membership, to welcome you to the Rotary Club of Arcata. Thank you, the newest club member, the newest Rotarian of the world. Angela. Please come up, shake her hand, and welcome her to the club.
What's on vacation, Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh, I know you about to line. That's fine.
Yeah. So glad you're proud of us. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you. So nice to have you. Thanks for joining. Congratulations. Good going. You made it.
It's great to have you with us. Okay. I'll bring it over. Okay. All right, folks. And by the way, the hand sanitizer, I believe, is out the front. Let me go around. Okay, up next. There you go. Up next, we have Maggie'd like to say a little bit about opportunities for service in the club. Come on up, Maggie. There you are.
So I've been asked to just update you on the status of candidates and such for the board. We need a president for the year 2023-24 and a couple of directors for next year, and I have nothing to report. No, I mean, we're working on it and we'll vote next year. So we've got some people interested and we'll present their names to you next year.
Thank you, Maggie.
All right.
Appreciate it.
There's a volunteer.
You got got the top.
Came a little late, but I just definitely wanted to thank Bob Johnson for being our Santa this weekend. It was so amazing. I don't know if we went into the story of Greg turning off the movie and flickering the lights, and I was like, oh no, like, I'm sorry, there's something wrong with the projection. I think there's something on the roof. And the parents, the parents came out there, we really thought there was something wrong. And Bob rings his little bell. I was like, oh, you guys hear that? It's Santa! And so there's little girls in their princess dresses, and they all came up and they're very excited. And it was really great because the parents even they're like, you really had us fooled, and that was amazing. And Bob was such a great Santa. He only had one little faux pas where he was like, okay, well, the job is done. I'm like, Bob, you're in the wrong. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, you can't un-Santa here. It was great. So, another round of applause for our perfect Santa.
Bob, can we get a quick ho ho ho?
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
There it is. Wow. Now I'm feeling it. All right, thank you. Thank you, Charlie. Also, we have, as Claire would like me to remind you, a couple of opportunities for being a host family for youth exchange. Those calls have been going around and we're not done yet. So please keep that in mind in your thoughts when you're talking to friends and family this holiday, when you have people around or going over to visit. Talk about that as well. And then word from Vanessa, who is put out a survey, I believe I saw yesterday. Thank you for that. Come on up.
Thank you to the 19 people who have responded so far. This is the survey regarding attendance requirements. Right now, 57% of those responding want to start enforcing the attendance requirement. I think maybe we'll give it another 2 weeks. I'll send out the survey again to those who haven't responded, and we'll kind of move forward from there. But that's what's happening.
Thank you. And Vanessa, is our understanding that attendance will mean a hybrid of meetings, committee functions, fundraisers,
other club
activities?
meetings?
Yeah.
Yes. So it's pretty loose already, but we don't enforce it. So
anything Rotary, including going for another Rotary fundraiser. Anything Rotary.
Perfect. Thank you, Vanessa. So yes, please do participate in that survey. It's one of the opportunities we have as members of the club to participate in how the club works. So thank you for being part of that. Even more opportunities. I wish you could see the slide. I did so much work. Do you not need a napkin when you eat Drupal? Do you eat HTML for breakfast? Then this is for you. We need a webmaster. Ed last Wednesday or Thursday, I missed one of them, so I don't know what day it was, but he taught Maggie and Barbara and I how to manage our club website. And it's not me. So I think we could get it, but there's a little piece of it that needs basic HTML editing capability. So if you or somebody you know knows how to do that, would be interested in serving the club in that capacity. Ed says on average is about an hour a month, except when we're doing a fundraiser, in which case he probably spends a couple, 3 hours a week on that. So keep that in mind, please, as a service opportunity in the club, and contact myself or Barbara or Maggie, our public relations chairs and media chairs if you're interested in that. I'm going to skip this one because we're short on time.
Hey, Ian, I just want you to know that Romy says your slides are awesome and they're very well done, and she appreciates you, or we appreciate it.
Okay, well then I'm going to come back to this one. Actually, I can't take credit for this slide. So there's and I ran this by Terry, my guru of all things Rotary appropriateness. She's my background advisor on is this okay or not. So in my industry, for security and life safety, there's a magazine called SDM, Security Distributor Magazine, that is kind of like the Rolling Stone of our industry. It's a very niche industry, I'll give you that. So there's a picture here of me and a bunch of other folks that I work with in front of a redwood tree. That's our ivory tower of corporate hood, so to speak. And we were selected this December as National Dealer of the Year for the entire alarm industry in the US. And to me, you know, we're walking on clouds. And I know that we are one of hundreds of fantastic businesses in our region right here that are also equally deserving of that kind of reward from their respective Rolling Stone magazines. So anyhow, I just couldn't help but share that. And I feel so lucky to work with both my coworkers and my employers and all the people in this room and in our community that we do business with. So thank you for helping make it forward. If you ever have a problem with your stuff, you know who to call. So real quick, you know, Nick has been doing a great job keeping the raffle going while we were in remote only. So he requested a while back that we all just kind of collect our loose change. And so if anybody's collected your dollars that you don't do as change or a change jar, please go ahead while we do the raffle. Nick, are you ready?
Yep, Angela's gonna do it today.
Okay.
And then you can give me the change and I will put it in the bag and count it all again.
So we'll do the dollars on the table and the change on the table. Nick will collect that and get it all together. And if you're on Zoom and had been collecting change, just bring it next time or get it to Nick or me and we'll make sure that gets added to the pot. So Nick is preparing the raffle here. Are we?
Angela's doing the
Oh,
raffle.
Angela's doing, I'm sorry, I missed that. Here I am paying attention. Speaking of jumping right in, he's like, here, do the raffle. She's like, what's that? Oh, am I picking? Okay. You trust me too much. Okay, we have coupon number ending in 8312. 8312. Anyone? 8312. No takers? So that's why you wanted me to pick. Was yours on top? Angela, the keeper of the raffle, just won the first raffle. $5. Thank you. I mean, technically the winner picks, but let's do this. 8347, and it says Lisa on the back. That was handy. So that was bought here, probably by somebody we know, for Lisa. You didn't do that? Oh, she bought it. Oh, you're doing online. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Lisa. So Chris is drawing the ball there, Lisa. $5, Lisa. Thanks for playing.